All right, if you're in Nadu, you've definitely felt that change in the air, right? Well, get ready because the skies are about to get very, very busy. So let's break down exactly what's heading your way over the next 5 days, why it's happening, and what you need to know. So let's get right into the big question. Yeah, this isn't just some random shower. There's a really powerful weather system pulling the strings here, and we're going to dig into the science behind this whole 5-day forecast. Okay, so it all kicks off with one major player up in our atmosphere that's pretty much driving this entire event. And this is it, the upper air cyclonic circulation. Now, you can basically think of this thing as a giant spinning engine way up in the sky. Right now, it's positioned just southeast of Sri Lanka. And believe me, it is the main driver of everything we're about to see. And what's really incredible here is the sheer scale of this thing. I mean, we're not talking about some small local storm. This is a massive circulation system. Its reach is so wide, it's actually pulling in atmospheric influences from as far away as Indonesia. It's a true regional weather maker, no doubt about it. Okay, so we've got this massive engine in the sky. But how does that turn into the heavy downpours we're all bracing for? Well, let's break down exactly how it happens. It's basically a three-step dance in the atmosphere, and it's pretty fascinating. First up, you've got that circulation setting up shop. Then you have these powerful easterly winds that act like a giant conveyor belt, just pushing all this moisture-rich air from way out in the South China Sea. And then, this is the key part. The circulation acts like a huge vacuum. It just sucks in all that moisture from the Bay of Bengal, and bam, you get these dense, heavy rain clouds. So that's the how, but the big question, the one that really matters, is what does this actually mean for your week ahead? All right, let's track this thing on a timeline to see how it's going to move across the state. So today, the action kicks off in the Delta and Southern coastal districts. Then, over the next day or so, that rain is going to get more intense and start creeping inland. And then, from November 17th onward, it becomes a much more widespread event. That's when we're expecting northern coastal areas, including Chennai, to really start seeing those heavy spells. This gives us a fantastic, detailed look at what to expect and where. So check this out. The Delta districts are looking at heavy to very heavy rain pretty much straight through the 20th. The southern coast, you're going to see consistent rain starting right about now. But for the northern coast, your main event really kicks off around the 17th. And for everyone in the interior, you can expect that rain to start spreading your way from tomorrow. Okay, so with all that in mind, there are some really important advisories we all need to pay attention to. For fishermen, the message couldn't be clearer. Please avoid going out to sea for the next 3 to 5 days. Farmers, you'll want to be preparing for some pretty significant rainfall. And of course, if you live in a low-lying area, it is absolutely crucial to stay alert and just keep an eye on the situation. And listen, this isn't just a forecast anymore. The system is here, and its impact is already being felt. Let's look at the actual data from the last 24 hours. Wow, 63.6 millimeters. That is the incredible amount of rain that fell in Tir-Shendor. Just Tir-Shendor. That's a really significant number, and it's proof that this weather system is already delivering on its promise. Yeah, Tir-Shendor is definitely leading the pack here. Right behind it, you've got Nambakovil with over 55 millimeters, and then both Natapati and Sedunganalar clocking in at a solid 50. It really paints a clear picture of how this system's rainfall is starting out, concentrated in those southern districts. But the question is, after this 5-day spell is over, are we in the clear? Well, not exactly. Let's look a little further down the road. You know, the weather models are pointing to a very, very active period ahead. Once this current system moves on, we're expecting another disturbance to form around the 22nd or 23rd. And then, hot on its heels, a potentially even stronger system is forecast to enter the Bay of Bengal around the 25th. So yeah, this monsoon season is far from over. So, just to recap, we have this current really potent system with at least 2 more lining up right behind it. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What else does this monsoon have in store for us? I think the key takeaway from all of this is pretty simple. Stay informed and please stay prepared.